A TikToker who goes by the name Bipolar Cutie recently sat down and shared with us a story time about how her baby daddy's girlfriend unalived him when she found out she was pregnant. I said, oh shit. Now this is some business that ain't got nothing to do with us, and you know down here at the Jaberhood we love to get into it. So what's up, my friends, and welcome back once again. If you're new to the Jaberhood, pop a squat, sit down. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this video. If you don't worry. There's other videos on the channel. Go and take a look around. If you are already a member of the Jaberhood, then listen. When I seen this, we are going to love hearing this story. So make sure you check out my description box for her TikTok. She also answers questions over on her TikTok, and I think she has about 5 or 6 kids. Definitely support the homegirl by checking it out. Let's get into her story.
Hey y'all, it's part 1 of how my baby daddy's girlfriend unalived him for getting me pregnant. Okay, first of all, I did not know he had a girlfriend. Second of all, I found out that I was baby mama number 13. Okay, and I had not a clue. None of this. And so let's just start the story. So I was married for 15 years, and I was staying in Houston, Texas with my then husband and our kids. At that point, me and my ex-husband ended up leaving me and my kids homeless. Like, took everything. Nothing. We had nothing. Absolutely nothing. Took everything from us or whatnot, and left us homeless. So then I ended up having to move back to Mississippi, where I'm originally from. I'm from Mississippi. So when I moved back to Mississippi, it had been 15 plus years since I had lived in Mississippi. I lived in Houston for 15 years, but I had been gone from my hometown for probably about 19 years or whatnot. So moving back home, everybody had to grew up. You get what I'm saying? That's over a decade. People change.
Right.
Now, I knew my baby daddy forever. I've been knowing him since we were young kids. I used to mess with him back in the day. So when I came back home, I was very, very vulnerable. I had nobody, nothing to talk to or anything. So when I seen him one day, we was in the store, and I seen him, and he was like, "What's up, Ken?" Or whatnot. And I looked, and it was him, and I'm like, "What's up?" I wasn't thinking nothing of it, but it had been a minute. I was going through some stuff. I needed a friend. I had nobody.
She said, let me just keep it real with you. I was a little lonely. All right. Okay. I need a little bit of dust knocked off of some things. I just got back in town. He was looking kind of good up in the supermarket. I said, what up? You trying to kick it or not? Okay, friend. We hear you, girl.
So me and him decided that we was going to link up and start kicking it, which we did. We linked up. We started kicking it. I started entertaining him. He started entertaining me. Then our chemistry started to rise or whatnot. So I'm feeling him at this point. Like, I'm going through so much mentally. I'm not thinking like this is just, you get what I'm saying, vulnerability. I'm looking at it like I got me kind of like a sneaky link or something like that. Something to entertain my time, so I won't go into depression and stuff, because I was real depressed and messed up at that moment. During those times.
Boy, you got to be so careful in them times of isolation and depression if you're going through those two things at the same time, because you don't know nobody in your neighborhood, or you're new to the city, or at a new college, or in a new apartment, something like, you don't know anybody. Oh, that'd be when you make the worst decisions. That's when you have to really sit yourself down and start asking yourself, do I want him to come over, or am I lonely? Okay, do I need to just go to sleep instead of trying to call anybody?
So we started linking up, kicking it tough, y'all. He put smiles all on my face. I mean, the sex was awesome. Okay, like everything was good. We would kick it every day. I had no idea that he even had nobody. You couldn't even tell he had nobody. You feel me?
These dudes be slick.
At least I didn't think that. So the man started spending like tons and tons and tons of money on me, okay? On me and my kids. And at that point, I ain't have nothing. I'm thinking like, hey, you get what I'm saying? Like, he really brightening up my day, my spirit, my everything. I don't know, he was almost like my knight in shining armor. Until one day, I started getting these strange text messages to my phone. And it was just like, basically, if you don't leave my man alone, then we're going to have problems. Okay, hence, I'm not messing with nobody else's man. I'm only messing with this man, and this man is my boo. And this is a small town we stay in. Everybody know everybody's business. So I had never heard, though, that he had nobody. You just couldn't even tell that he had nobody.
And she been gone for a minute.
We together every day, all day. We going on shopping trips. We going out to eat publicly. Nothing was hidden or nothing, y'all. So it confused the mess out of me. I know
I had one of them spend money on you, take you on nice dates, make you feel like you the only one, and then you find out they got 2 kids, 2 baby mamas. What? Where? When did this happen? What?
I know now, and I'm gonna get to that on how in the world he was hiding it or whatnot. But we kicking it tough.
Slick.
Then I started getting the text messages or whatnot. Okay, not only did I start getting the text messages, I started getting somebody riding and creeping by my auntie house. I'm staying with my auntie at the time. Just riding and creeping. So I'm not paying anything no attention or whatnot. I'm seeing it, but it ain't registering in my head. You know, this for me. When I told him about the text message that I was getting, he was all Ken, I don't know who that is or whatnot. That ain't for me. He was making a joke. He was like, you must be cheating on me. You must be cheating on me. And I was like, I'm not cheating on you or whatnot. So we let that go.
Oh.
All right. That night we end up having sex. Okay. That night we end up having sex. I say we had been screwing at this point for probably about 4 months. No, like 3 months. Then I get pregnant. So
Raw? Why were you doing it raw? Wow. Oh, Lord, please free all my homegirls from doing the nasty raw, Lord. Please free them. It ain't worth it. I don't care what he say. I don't care. Go and get a condom. Go and get a plan B. Hell, if you ain't on birth control, if you got to make him spend that money every single time, make him to where he starts to want to wear condoms, or you guys discuss the option of birth control so you're not in this predicament. Ooh, friend.
I tell him that I'm pregnant. I send him the stuff to his phone. I send him everything to his phone. So that night he ended up coming over my house or whatnot, my auntie house where I was staying. And I never forget it. He was like, come on, babe. Like, we finna go to my house. That was my first time actually going to his house, you know. So I'm like, okay, babe, let's go. Or whatnot. We supposed to be Netflix and chilling or whatnot. We laid up. I mean, kicking it. He got his arms around me. I'm around him. We kissing. One thing led to another. We end upstairs in the bedroom. When we get upstairs in the bedroom, I mean, he flipping me over. I'm on top. When I tell y'all I'm on top at this point, I'm talking about ride. I started hearing somebody like they coming in the door, and that scared the mess out of me because part 3 of my baby daddy's girlfriend unalived him for getting me pregnant. So where I left off at in the last video, we started hearing what I did. I heard like somebody trying to open the door. It's like I heard it like they was turning it slow. You can kind of hear the creep, kind of like turning it slow. He's so into it. I'm into it too, but I catch everything. So it scared me. So when it scared me, I jumped up. You know, I'm like, hold on. You don't hear nobody opening that door or whatnot. So
I hate when I get this feeling because I ate a whole edible and I ain't had no business doing it. And I'm like, just like, hello? And it's just me in my 1-bedroom apartment. I hate that feeling, but damn, for it to be in real life. So I was having a good time in here. No,
he like, they like, you don't hear nothing. Like, it's just.
Oh, and shout out to her. She's 40 years old. And look at her. I think she looks great pregnant. I think she is all baby. I mean, I think she just looks great.
The creeps and crevices basically that I'm hearing. He's like, it's a big house, so it's quiet, and it's an older house, but it's a big house, so we thinking it's just the creeps and crevices. He never got up to look because we so deep into the SEX.
Oh, girl.
So
what happens?
as we continue on, he flipped me over. Well, not because I'm thrown off at this point. I don't even want to keep going. I'm like, go check. You know, he get the kissing back on me, and he like, nah, babe, like, calm down. It's just in your mind. Just calm down. Ain't nobody here but us or whatnot. All right. As he on top of me, he kissing me. He making me more and more relaxed or whatnot. So we getting back into it. At this point, he is on top of me. We're back into it. Next thing you know, literally at the blink, it just went so fast. I can't even fathom the thought. It went so fast. I heard a boom. That's what you heard. You heard a boom. And somebody just cut out. I'm so shocked and startled. I don't even know. Wait, like he looking at me like this.
Oh my God.
That's how he was looking at me, like he was stuck. I don't even think he realized he was shot. To be honest, he was stuck. I didn't realize he was shot or whatnot. I don't know. It just went so fast. I hate this part. I hate even thinking about this part, y'all. The look in his eyes was a blank stare, and it just threw me completely off. Next thing you know, he just fall over on top of me. He fall over on top of me. I'm stuck. I'm hearing somebody run. But I'm not seeing who, nothing. Like, I ain't see nothing. I can't tell y'all I seen her shoot him because I didn't see her.
Yeah.
How I found out. But hold on, I'm moving too fast. So, all right.
Calm down, friend. Calm down, friend. I wish I was sitting by her because I would just hug her and be like, it's okay. You ain't in the moment no more. And whoever did this to him, you weak ass, broke ass, stupid ass bitch, learn to control your fucking emotions. All right? You know what type of dude you messing with, especially if he's somebody who's able to afford all of these women and all of these children. So dumb when women get so irate and think they're supposed to be the only one, even though they're dealing with a man who be outside. And I ain't just saying outside being a player. I'm saying be outside. And so surprised, oh, why am I not the only one? You knew what you was messing with, and now you can't control your emotions and you take someone's life. They still have kids. I mean, yeah, sometimes men end up being better daddies than they'll ever be a significant other, but she's so emotionally out of control, she want to do that type of thing. There's no excuse for taking his life. Oh, he cheated on me. Oh, he had a baby on me. It's not a reason to take his life.
Now I'm screaming. You get what I'm saying? I'm realizing because I'm seeing the blood just pour out at this point. She shot him in the back of his neck, and the blood just started oozing out. It just everywhere. I'm screaming. I'm shocked. Don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I don't want to go out the bedroom because I don't know who just did this. I don't know if they still in the house. I heard them run, but I don't know what's going on. My mind ain't registering literally what's going on. All I know is he done been shot. So I get up. When I rushed to the door and I closed the door. As I closed the door and I locked the door, I hate thinking about that part. I locked the door, y'all. Everything was just going. Mind spinning. I'm looking for my phone. Can't find my phone for nothing. I'm just looking, searching through everything. Somehow, I don't even know how in the world I got the phone in my hand. All this stuff right there at this point is a blur. Somehow I get the phone. After searching through everything, I get the phone. I'm trying to call anybody. The first person that I ended up calling was my own mom. I called my mom, so-and-so been shot. Did you call the police? I'm like, I ain't called nobody.
Oh my
so
God.
Like,
what are you thinking?
I'm trying to tell her where I'm at or whatnot. Our town's so small, I'm telling her where I'm at, our location and everything. She called the police. My mama called, I'm finna call the police. King, get out of there. Yeah.
Only reason why I could think why she called her mama instead of calling the police is because he had something on him and she didn't know what to do about the situation. So she called her mom to tell her, because her mom probably been outside with street niggas. She called her mama to see what she should do in that event. This is why I say don't be messing with no street dude. I feel like that's why she didn't call 911. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what they got on them. Still call 911. So at least their life can be saved. Yeah, they might end up doing a little time because they got something in the house that they shouldn't, but they'd have life.
I'm so scared for to go downstairs because I don't know who down there. I'm nervous as I don't know what. When I tell you did not know what to do. I go in the bathroom and I lock myself in the bathroom. There was a bathroom in his bedroom. I lock myself in the bathroom because I'm so freaking scared and I'm so shook. I don't know what to do. You get what I'm saying? I've never been in a situation like that. The mess startled me, y'all. It startled me. Literally. It seemed like the police got there like that. Out of nowhere. The police, my mama, my aunties, my uncle, like my mama called everybody that she, could think of. They came. Our town so small. Came like that. All right. Everybody get there. I'm hearing police. And you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. Anybody in here? Police. I'm hearing this, but I'm so scared to say something, y'all. I don't know. Until I heard my mama voice. My mama, Ken. That's what I heard. When my mama said, Ken, that's when I said, I unlocked the door and I let myself out. Mom, it's me. I go running to my mom. My mama dragged me up out of there. At this point, I know I'm safe, y'all, but I'm still scared. I'm just shocked. Ain't nothing like this ever in my life happened to me. It's like, what's going on? I don't know what to do. I'm talking about mine and a friends of y'all. They take me and put me in the ambulance to make sure I'm okay. I'm okay because ain't nothing happened to me. Only thing that's in my head is literally, that was almost me. Seriously, because I was on top. You get what I'm saying? Then we reversed the roles and he ended up being on top to make me feel safe. So as they sitting there checking me or whatnot, they checking me out to make sure I'm straight or whatnot, everything good. They come outside, literally, y'all. They come outside and they asking me, questions. Did I see who did it or what the person had on? I didn't see nothing. I'm telling them I didn't see nothing. To the point where they almost was feeling like, did you do it? You get what I'm saying? That's how they was making me feel. Did you do it? Y'all, I'm instead of telling them I didn't see what happened. We was having sex. So I can't tell you. He was on top of me. My eyes closed. I'm into it. Only thing that I heard was a boom. Literally. And this man, you get what I'm saying, stuck looking at me. That's the only thing I could tell them. Seriously. So by this time, somebody notified his folks. His folks end up coming over there. As they coming over there, they screaming, they yelling. Because by this time, they done pronounced him dead. We seen the coroner pull up to pronounce him deceased. And that's what it scared the mess out of me. So as they pronounced him deceased, his family looking at me, asking me questions. Who was in the house? Who I was in the house? I can't tell them who was in the house because I don't know. When nobody in the house to my knowledge but me and him. I have no idea, and I basically can't even tell you at this point. I'm thrown off. Y'all asking me all these questions like I know. I'm so thrown off.
Situation, man.
Then somehow we end up leaving. They let me leave. And my mom was like, "We gonna continue this on tomorrow, y'all. It's so hot out here, and I got my windows up. But we gonna continue this on tomorrow or whatnot. She need to calm down. She need to calm down. Y'all hear folks are texting my phone, all kind of threatening messages, trying to make it seem like I did the stuff, and I know for a fact I didn't do it. Okay, they started sending me threatening messages like I had did something. I know for a fact I didn't do anything. Only thing I was doing basically was laid up with this man. I don't have a clue who did what. The next day, the police asked, can I come back down to the station? Can I come down to the station so they can ask me some questions? I couldn't sleep at all that night. Like, my mama, my whole family basically was around me the whole night. They didn't let me, literally, let me out their sight, basically. So I'm still up. I hadn't been asleep or nothing. I get down to the police station to answer more questions. They questioned me. At that point, we found out it was another death that happened that night. It was another death that happened that night, and it ended up being his girlfriend there. How we found that out? Oh shit, my bad. How we found that out was, hold on. Hey y'all, this is a Q&A to my story time or whatnot. So instead of part 4, this is going to be my part 4 for the story time. It's going to be a question and answer to answer some of y'all questions. Okay. Because I got a million of freaking questions and a lot of them was the same questions. Okay. So I'm going to answer some of those so y'all can get a better understanding because it seemed like y'all wasn't listening or something. I'm not sure, and I don't want to confuse anybody. So let me answer some of y'all questions. And another thing, this is a lot. Like, it's still traumatizing.
Heck it's very traumatizing.
And I've been going through therapy, so that's how I'm able to even talk about it. So when I'm cutting it off in parts, it's because I need a break. You get what I'm saying? Before I continue telling the story. So if you get 2 parts today...
The only reason why I understand her is because she's pregnant. And I get that this is a stressful thing to talk about. It makes sense for her to take her time when she's speaking about it. But in any other instance, I'd be like, girl...
That's what I can give you. I'm sorry, but that's all I can do, like, to be honest. Don't mean to be harsh or rude like you guys are being with some of y'all. So let's get started. The first question, the famous freaking question that I'm being asked the most is this one right here. Okay.
How did you know him forever but not know you were the 13th baby mom? I don't know, man. Something isn't adding up.
No, I did not know he had any baby mamas because if you was listening to the video, I was not living here for literally over 18 years. I lived in Houston for 15 years and I lived in other parts, Atlanta. I think I stayed in Atlanta and Alabama at one point.
And sometimes I feel like women are scared to ask men questions. Like they'll know he has kids, but they won't know how many baby mamas they have. I've started to be like, how many baby mamas you have? No, I don't give a care about how many kids you have. How many baby mamas? Because if you tell me 4, then I automatically know we got a problem. 3, I automatically know we got a problem. 2, I automatically know we got a problem. I don't like that because I don't even have that many. So I feel it's only fair to ask that question. They could ask me that question right back. 0. The Lord has paid for my sins.
For the other, for probably 2 to 3 years together.
But I would never lie if I had 13 baby mamas. Never. No. I'm going to let the woman I'm dealing with know that so that she's very clear. And every single woman is going to know exactly how things are set up. And if I had that many baby mamas and I was outside, then I would make sure I was dealing with stable women. Because women, men, people who are hurt, feelings that are hurt will go crazy at any moment. If you don't know, watch Fatal Attraction. Men and women be on there unaliving their partner because of passion and rage and emotional instability. You better know who you messing with.
18 years plus, I had not been home. Our town is small country. Don't nobody stay here. You get what I'm saying? People don't like to stay here. It's not jobs here. It's not anything here. It's hard to even make it here. So no. I wasn't keeping up with these people because of the simple fact I was in a controlling marriage. So therefore, I was not on social media. I didn't even have a social media until after I moved back home years later, 15 years later. You get what I'm saying? Of being gone. Being gone from Mississippi for 15 years plus. Not having social media. I had a controlling ex-husband. Y'all don't know that part, but I think I said that. I said I was in a 15-year marriage. So while I was in that 15-year marriage, it was very controlling, abusive, physical abuse, mental drain. It was just draining. So that's what the mental anguish even started from, this marriage. Being in a marriage so long, and it's just so mentally disturbing. Okay. And you getting beat up almost every day, or you getting almost every day. I'm gonna say that. I don't know what words I can say on TikTok. I'm new at this, but yeah, it was just a lot or whatnot. So when I came back home, I did not talk to nobody because I was embarrassed. I was ashamed because I felt like failure. I'm from a town that people talk. They talk about you. And see, I used to have it all. I used to have the marriage. You know, this was on the outside looking in. This is what they seen. I had the marriage. I had the kids or whatnot. They thought I had the perfect husband. Yeah. Because behind closed door, you never know what's going on in a person's household. Yeah. So they thought I had the perfect husband. They thought I was living the life. I had the big house, which I did. I had like a foreign car or whatnot. Literally multiple foreign cars. I had a great job. My ex-husband had a great job. So they looking at us as a power couple. Not knowing it was a fucking disaster. You get what I'm saying? It was a mess. And that's a whole different story time. That's why I told y'all, my life is a Lifetime movie. I can't help that I went through this stuff. But God take us through stuff, one thing. God take us through stuff and on mission so that we can have lessons, so that we can learn lessons and teach others. So it's okay to judge me. It does not hurt my feelings, I swear it don't. Because at the end of the day, I go through things and I've been through things so I can be a voice to somebody else who is going through it and scared to share their story. I used to be one of those that was scared to share my story. I'm not anymore because it helps me to freely talk. So to answer y'all question, yes, he had 13 baby mamas. I'm number 14. He had 16 kids. My baby is number 17. No, I did not have a clue. When I moved back home, I was not talking to anybody. I stayed in a nutshell. I stayed in my auntie house. I didn't start even getting out and about until I seen him at the dollar store that day at Family Dollar. I seen him and we ended up linking back up. I had not seen him literally over 18 years. Let's just be honest. So last time I seen him, we were kids. The next time I see him, we adults. People whole lives change. I mean, I had kids at that point. I hadn't been through a whole 15-year marriage at that point. Come on now, let it clock in. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Instead of looking for something to judge somebody on. I'm just saying.
I feel for this woman. I really do, because I think that she's the type of woman who realizes her mistakes. She doesn't have a lot of excuses for her mistakes. She doesn't have the whole, I'm going to just come on here and be accountable since y'all asking me so many questions. She's like, no, this is what happened. This is what I went through. And I hope that this can make someone else maybe wake up, ask extra questions. Because let's be honest, a lot of people out here be lying about their kids. Fathers and mothers both may lie about how many kids they have, how many baby mamas they have, the relationship between the kids, the relationship between the co-parent. They be lying. So it does make sense as to how she didn't really know anything that was going on. If she stayed off social media, she wasn't connected to nobody in the city, she didn't check in with nobody and be like, hey, here's a screenshot of this dude's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. Do you know him? Because I know with my homegirl Carmi said, hey girl, I love you. I know with her, I'll send her a screenshot in a minute. I remember one time I was talking to this dude and I was like, you know, girl, what you think about him? And she was like, hold up. She sent me some information and I was like, oh, hell no, I don't want to talk to him. The whole time, dude had me blocked on social media, so I couldn't figure out that he had too many baby mamas and too many kids for me to want to mess with him. But had I not shot it over to my homegirl, I would have never knew. So maybe she didn't have like friends in the city and everything, to where technically she didn't know and dude didn't want to tell her because he didn't want her to think to herself, 13 baby mamas? Oh, hell no. That's what I think. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I have been the Just Kaysen brand. I'm so thankful that you guys tuned in. Please make sure to like the video, share it with a friend, support our homegirl, the bipolar cutie, on TikTok and YouTube. Hit your notification bell so you catch me each and every single time I come on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Thank you.